The Spessa Castle is a site of charm where stories and passions interlaced for centuries, and where the present has been able to guard and breathe new life into the past. Its story begins in the 13th century, and now, on a hilltop where once stood a Roman watchtower, stands a romantic castle. We are in the Collio region near Gorizia, land of great wines and ancient history, the farthest oriental strip of Friuli Venezia Giulia that reaches out to Mitteleuropa. In this extraordinary frontier land that has always been contended, the old fortified manor is today a place of refined hospitality, wellness, delicacies of the palate, and excellent wines. An elegant and welcoming haven immersed in nature in an estate of over 60 hectares covered by vineyards, where you can take refuge to restore body and soul. Bound to the stories of its noble lineage and to the fate of this region, once a borderland and forever a crossroad of peoples and cultures, the manor has hosted crowned heads, generals and bishops, poets and musicians within its walls. In the 16th century, it belonged to the Rassaurs. In 1575, Giuseppe Rassaur married his daughter Giovanna to the Count Sigismondo della Torre Vassasina, who brought as a dowry the castle with its vineyards, already reputed for excellent wines. In 1773, a world-famous personality came to Spessa to spend an autumn vacation. Giacomo Casanova, the 18th century author and universally renowned as a seducer. We can imagine him strolling through the park in a romantic walk that today bears his name. Here, the illustrious Venetian appreciated tastes and passions. He loved the wines, which he recalls in his memoirs, of excellent quality. A few years later, Mozart's celebrated opera librettist was a guest here, Lorenzo da Ponte. Legend has it that on the eve of his departure, and after a delightful dinner, the Count Luigi della Torre called for a contribution to cover his travel expenses to Dresden. In 1880, the castle passed on to the Marquis Rodolfo de Velt, who rebuilt it on a project by the architect Ruggero Bella. During World War I, because of its location and spaciousness, it was used as a military headquarters. At the end of the war, the Count Salvatore Segre acquired the property and gave it a new life by hosting illustrious guests of the business, cultural, and political world. Unfortunately, World War II soon halted this short and intense period of revival. Today, the castle and vineyard belong to the Palli family, who acquired it in the 80s after being spellbound by it. The Palli family, by interpreting the natural vocation of the site, made of the manor the heart of an elegant golf and wine resort, the very symbol of the art of living and warm welcome of the Friuli Venezia Giulia region, a fascinating land of frontier who has made high-class hospitality a form of art. By perpetuating the wine tradition of the place, they have dedicated themselves to the creation of extraordinary wines laden with harmony, aromas, and unique scents, which are refined in the half-light of the manor's medieval cellars. Here, each thing has transformed itself and has come to a new life, becoming contemporary without losing anything of its ancient charm. An authentic jewel in the heart of Friuli Venezia Giulia, near Austria and Slovenia, 20 minutes from the Ronchi dei Legionari Airport, 10 minutes from the A4 highway, a half hour from Trieste, an hour from Venice. This enchanting microcosm now opens its rooms to travelers, its park to lovers, its spa and vinum spa to seekers of absolute natural well-being. It gives refined gourmet guests and golfers calm and concentration. It offers to every single guest the extraordinary beauty of its territory.